Hi everyone, Caroline here again. Welcome to the Imala YouTube channel. I want to show you a different technique on this demo, and I'm going to be using the Imala flower hug stamp, and I will leave the link for that in the description. If you click on where it says more, the links will be down there, and then you know exactly where I get everything from. I'm going to be using the inks from Stamps by Me called Pretty Colour Inside, and I'm going to be using the Redwood. Again, I'll use the link. I'll leave the links. It is a lovely big stamp. You can see on here what a wonderful big stamp that is, and lots of lovely sentiments. A bunch of flowers for you, flower hugs, bloom with grace, friends are the sunshine of life, and they all fit in this little box here. So when you've stamped, you can stamp in there as well. So let's get started. I'm going to be using a method using water with it. This is I think it's around about 6x9, this card, which I think is C6, I'm not sure. But they're available from Stamps by Me in different colours, and I'll leave the link for that. So what you do is you place your stamp. I'm using watercolour paper at this time, but you can use it exactly the same on normal cardstock. I use 300 GSM or 250 GSM, and it does the same. But for this one, I just wanted to use a watercolour card. So whatever you've got in your stash is fine. You press it down. Now, I'm not going to spray my water on the card. I'm going to spray it on my stamp, just around on my stamp, very lightly, not heavy. And then I'm going to press it down onto my paper like that. So that means the cardstock underneath is not wet through all over. It's just wet where I want it to do, and it'll give it a little bit of bleed. So I'll lift that up. You can see a little bit where I've had red before. Dry off your stamp. Take that water off, and then let me pull this over, make sure you can see it. See what I'm doing. Yeah. And then stamp with your colour. Pop your colour on there. This is a good premium dye ink, which is very good for being water reactive. So you know it's wonderful for doing arty things with. And then back down with your stamp like that. And you'll see in a minute just how it bleeds a little bit. Can you see? Really nice little bleed to it. So not really hard colours on it. If you want to spray water and spread a little bit, you can do. That's not what I want for this one. So I'm going to dry that off. I'm going to dry the cardstock a little bit. Take some of this ink off. And in here, I want to put one of the sentiments. And I'm going to put in there a bunch of flowers for you. Probably just a little bit of a jaunty angle there. Like that. And I'm using Versifying Clair Nocturne. Isn't it a beautiful stamp, this? This would make a lovely Valentine card. Beautiful Valentine card. or even, you know, just to send to a friend to let them know you're thinking of them, or somebody in your family that's just needing a bunch of flowers like that. And what you can do is you can spray a little water on your mat, and just using a brush. Let me just get my brush. If you want to bleed a little bit of that out, just put a little bit of water on your brush and just bleed that around it like that. Just get it around. And by doing it with your brush, you're not spreading it too much. You're getting it exactly where you want it, and not just spreading it all over the paper. But can you see? It just takes a little bit of the colour around it for you, like that. A little bit of a drop shadow if you like. But it really is a nice look to it. So just use your ink that's on your paper. You don't need any extra ink. Just using that's there. Like that. It's good, isn't it? It's good fun to play. Do this. And it just, you know, gives you your card that little bit of an artistic look. You know, instead of, you know, a plain sort of card. And gives you that little bit of an artistic feel to it. And people will think you've painted this yourself, and you have, because you're using your brush. You see what a difference that makes. Just that little bit of a drop shadow with your ink. You don't have to go too arty. There you are. There we are. Right, I'll dry that off now. A little bit of noise. I'll put some glue on the back. Use my glue pen and some liquid glue. This makes for quite a quick and yet lovely card to make. This is, like I said, this is a black top folding card. You can do some white card inside and add a sentiment. Just move that over a little bit. There we are. And there we are. Lovely card. And that's from the Imala Floor Hugs. And it's great fun to do. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching that. And if you have, please give us a thumbs up and let your friends know. Share to your friends. We do appreciate it. Thanks very much for watching. Bye-bye.